Iron Talk is brought to you by Case IH.
The world of farming is changing. From the power and versatility of Steiger and Magnum tractors to the legendary reliability of axial flow combines, Case IH can help you be ready. To learn more, visit caseih.com/be ready.
How do you get dry seed treatments to stick to your seed? In today's Iron Talk, we'll discuss getting those dry seed treatments mixed correctly and what problems you may have. And when we think about putting a dry treatment on seed, it's something we do on our farm every year. Like for example, Quick Rits. We like Quick Rits on all of our crops, so we're putting dry right in the planter box on corn, for example. Last year I was mixing it up on my farm, and you know what? Some of that Quick Rits ends up at the bottom of the box. And you say, wait a minute now, I'm just wasting it. It's either going to blow out if I've got an air planter, or it's going to just end up causing me problems if I've got a regular finger pickup planter. Now, either way, let me assure you this. A product like Quick Rits, they fully are aware that you aren't going to get every single ounce of that seed treatment on your seed. So what they do is they put more of the, in this case, bacteria and fungi that are in the product in that dry product. So they actually have a higher rate than you actually need. So even if some blows out the back of your planter and lays on top of the ground instead of on the seed, you're still getting enough to make an effective seed treatment. The other thing that you may consider doing is cutting back the rate slightly. If you're seeing too much end up at the bottom of the box, maybe don't put quite so much on. That might be your problem. You may be overdoing it, like with inoculant, for example, on soybeans. On dry inoculant, there's a rate range. You may be towards the high end of the range. You could use a little bit lower rate to get it to stick to the seed. Finally, good mixing. Here's where we see a lot of guys have problems. They just aren't doing a nice enough job mixing. So what we'll do is fill the box half full with seed corn, then put the seed treatment on, and then put the rest of the seed corn in so we don't have the dust blowing it away, but also so it's kind of already down in there. So when we're mixing, we do a lot better job. So if you're considering using a dry seed treatment this year while you're planting, I think it's a good idea. Just don't overdo it on the rate and make sure you're mixing it up well. That's all for today's Iron Talk, and now back to the show.